Hey guys, I wanted to make kind of a little bit of a different video today. So there is going to be an arena open this weekend, and I'm hoping to use some of the knowledge that I have learned over the past couple days preparing for the qualifier last weekend to try to do the arena open. It's going to be March of the Machines sealed, and so I've looked at doing a little bit of draft. I'm currently ranked 780 Mythic in limited, and just by doing a lot of quick draft for the for March of the Machine. One other tool though that I found when I was just looking for like a sealed generator, just to try to like get some more just sealed queues in front of me, just so I can just see kind of what some pools look like. I found this one over here on, I think it was Draft Sim. At any rate, it's not a plug, it's just this was what I found and it seemed useful. So I open up a sealed pool and we're going to have a look here today to see if we can go ahead and build a deck out of this. And I've done a couple of these. They seem like kind of a nice way to just start, finding out a little bit more about how to build sealed decks. Okay, so looking at this one right here, the first thing I do is I scan for the rares. So in our multicolor pool, it looks like we don't have any rares. Okay, so then I'll just go through each color and just find the rares there. Looks like in green we have nothing. Okay, so no green rares. In red we've got a Tali, one of the most broken sealed rares, or draft that you can see. Just like I think a 5.0 card. So yeah, we've got that, and then I think that might be the only red rare. In black, we have 2 copies of Breach the Multiverse. Okay, this is an insane, absolutely nuts pool. Another just like total bomb. And then let's see if we have any other rares here in black. Not really seeing any other ones here. Okay, so next we've got blue. Looks like we have Invasion of Segovia, and that might be it. Okay, and then in red, or excuse me, in white, we have, do we have anything here? Dusk Legion Duelist. Okay, there should be, I think, another rare in here somewhere. Maybe I just missed it. Yeah, we'll probably run into it here in a minute or so. Typically, you're going to see, I think it's maybe if there's like a foil or something. But yeah, these are the rares that we have here so far. So again, 2 Breach the Multiverse and a Tali. Like, we're probably just playing black-red, being honest. But we should have a look to see how deep each of the colors are. So we can already see that, you can see the deepest colors here are probably blue and white. Now that doesn't mean that the cards are all good. So kind of just scanning through the cards like a Civilized Essence, I would play that. Expedition Lookout, not so great. Moment of Truth, have not been impressed with. Negate, kind of like a sideboard card, but not really main deck. You've got Oracle of Tragedy, which is great. Furtive Analyst, not so good. Strobe Knight is good. Rune Eyes is good. And basically you're just kind of just scanning through just to see, how many decent playables you have in each color. It's pretty straightforward. So you also want to make sure that you can have, like, ideally somewhere around 15 creatures if possible, or ways to make creatures. So blue looks pretty weak, even though we have a lot of it, just because there's a lot of sort of not great cards, and we don't have a whole ton of early drops that are decent. Like some of the better cards here are a bit later. We do have like Strobe Knight, Rune Eyes, Meeting of the Minds, Artistic Refusal, Corruption of Tawashi. So there is some good stuff, but it is kind of on the later end. And then looking at white, we've got 3 copies of Alabaster Host Intercessor. So decent removal, but it is slow. It does also help you fix your mana though, which is super important. So this is still, I think, a pretty good card. Aeronaut is fine. Tiller Flesh is kind of medium. but not so great. Quendi also just kind of meh. Bolas Slinger, these can be quite good if you are aggressive. Double Seal, so you have some really nice removal here in white. You also have Cut Short, Inquisitor, which is like one of the best 2-drops, I think, in the entire set. This card is just totally bonkers. And you have 4 Enduring Bond Wardens, which are, in my mind, they're kind of medium. If you have a deck that can like really use backup, sure, but they're like nothing to like write home about. So yeah, white might be a color. That being said, like, let's look at probably black-red, just with these insane total bombs, unless we've got like nothing going on in these colors. So if we start adding stuff to the deck, we're going to add in probably Dreadship. Hanger Scrounger is like okay. I have not been impressed with either Karsus Depth Guard or Trailblazing Historian. These cards are like, they're just not that great. Thrashing Frontliner can be good if you have like a lot of battles to attack into. Otherwise, it's just kind of like meh, 2/2. Burning Sun series is not really playable except in like super corner case scenarios. Beat Stick is fine, but it's not like crazy exciting. And then Scrap Chomper is just sort of like half of a card. So black, we have Invasion of Olgratha, which is, you know, decently fine removal and a little bit late, but it's totally workable. Field Conversion is kind of slow, but it is removal. You've got these Tenured Oilcasters, which might be better here in sealed, but in draft they're usually kind of too slow and just not quite good enough. Invasion of Eldraine is a nice value card. Deadly Derision, perfect removal. Consuming Aetherborn is kind of on the edge, but it can help, like, especially if you have to race a little bit. Render Inert, if we have enough battles, this could be okay. Can definitely target like their Phyrexians. Floating Gorilla, perfectly fine, but nothing really exciting. Sort of the same thing with Revelation, it's like okay. Aetherblade Agent is one of the premium 2-drops, and then Ichor Drinker is just fine. Corrupted Conviction is usually best in this color combo, but we don't really have any of the sack outlets. So we've also got Invasion of Asgol here. And so if we want to go just straight 2 colors, we don't have any lands that help it, unfortunately, if we're going to do just black-red. So let's look at the deck. For the deck, so we only have 17 playables here between red and black right now. We could, you know, have a look at some of the, you know, kind of more sort of middling cards here, but again, I'm not like crazy excited about it. Okay, so now there was a way to like sort this. I think it's down here, but for whatever reason, maybe just like the desktop version is kind of weird. Yeah, that's strange. But at any rate, you know, this gives you some idea of like, you know, what the build might look like, and then you can kind of play around with other builds. Anyways, I'm going to go back into the client here, but I just wanted to say that this has been kind of helpful, trying to like, you know, you can just refresh the pool like in a second and just make another deck. That's perfectly fine. So it can give you some practice kind of doing that sort of thing. Okay, so let's hop out of this. Let's go back into the client. I think instead of doing sealed pools, like realistically, I would rather just do draft. If only because, like, if you can make it to day 2 is going to be draft, and that's the part that I think really matters. Like, yeah, doing well on day 1, you know, would be great, and like having, you know, really, really good abilities with sealed, but it's kind of a lot of the same skills. Like, it's evaluating the same cards. Yeah, so I'd rather just do draft. So with that said, let's jump into a 7-round queue here. We're going to do best of 1. I tried doing and casting a couple of the best of 3, and they just take way too long. So I think, you know, doing that for the actual tournament, that's fine. but I really just, I prefer best of one kind of all the time. All right, so yeah, Rona is a very, very, very strong card. We're definitely taking Rona. Looking at like the next best cards here, you know, Completed Huntmaster is quite good. Scorn Blade is definitely above average. Shivan Branchburner is another good one. Volcanic Spite is another great card. I'd probably go, like, after Rona, I'd go to Volcanic Spite. It's like the next best card in the pack. Zada's not really great, but you can set up some very funny combos with him. Typically like a blue-red shell. Invasion of Regatha, like, I didn't like at first, but I think it actually is a little better than I gave it credit for. So, okay. With that said, we're going to take the Rona. Preening Champion is like in the top 10 best cards in the entire set, even though it's a common. So we're going to take it. Other really good cards here, Artistic Refusal. This is, I think, rated like at like a 4 on a 5-point scale. Very, very good. Again, Shivan Branchburner, Final Flourish is another just premium removal spell. So like Eyes of Gataxias is also great. After Preening Champion, I would probably go to either Final Flourish or Artistic Refusal. Probably Refusal because we're already blue. But these two I think are pretty close. So anyways, we're going to take the Champion here. And it's only the second pick, but you know, we're not really able to pick up signals too quickly, but obviously there are 3 blue cards in this pack that are just totally busted. You have 1 very strong red card, 1 very strong black card, and then, you know, a perfectly good black-red card. So try to keep that in mind a little bit. Now that we're into like the 3rd pick, we're going to try to start looking for more signals over the next couple picks. Looks like blue-red is open, so like Joyful Storm Sculptor is definitely a better card than Eye of Gataxias. However, Eye of Gataxias is quite good, and like it's definitely above average, and it allows us to stay in just blue. That doesn't mean we couldn't go 3 colors, but like the cards here I'm looking at, in terms of like the best cards in the pack, we've got Storm Sculptor. Probably after that it goes to like Eye of Gataxias or maybe like Sandstalker Moloch. I think Eye of Gataxias is actually quite a bit better, but this still is, you know, worthy of bringing up because you can certainly get extra value out of it. And Flash is kind of a big deal. Marauding Dreadship probably after that. So I think here we are going to go for the Storm Sculptor. The other thing that I was going to say is that this set really does seem to just have like most of the busted cards be multicolor. So, I mean, there are definitely standouts that are single color, but kind of don't be afraid to jump into 2 colors like really early. Yeah, like Eye of Gataxias maybe is a little safer because then like if like black opens up, we're definitely still playing it. We could do like a nice like blue-black deck or something like that. But I think that I think this is enough better. Well, actually, it's kind of close. Like Agar, I want to be good, but is in practice like just kind of a 3/3 for 3, and it's fine. It's just not anything exciting. Yeah, like the blue-red deck with tons of tokens is really fun. So I think I'm going to take Sculptor here and just kind of see if that's open. Okay. Looks like it might be, because we see Stoke the Flames, which combos with both Convoke, is perfect in blue-red, and this is also one of the best red cards. So reason to be red. We do see another Eye of Gataxias and Aetherblade Agent, so this is decently strong black signal that black could be open as well. But I think we're going to go with the Stoke the Flames here. We have a nice setup for a blue-red deck. I'm glad that like blue is still open, even though we're not taking a blue card here, because that means like the whole deck might be open, which is even better. So I'm kind of not looking at green or white. White's being cut pretty hard. Convert Beast is certainly a good green card, but it's the only green card, and I'm definitely not taking it over Stoke the Flames Aetherblade Agent or Eye of Gitaxis. Okay, yeah, there's a fabulous blue card here. This card is totally nuts. It's up there with Printing Champion. Printing Champion, I think, is actually rated more highly, even still, but this is like maybe a 4 on a 5-point scale, so very good. Looks like maybe green is starting to pop up a little bit. Oh god, I completely missed the Volcanic Spite, which is another totally bomb card. These are actually really close. I am not sure that I know which one is rated more highly. Let's take a look. So this is another tool that I use here. It's called it's a quick draft card ratings, and I just, again, Googled it, not a plug, just what I found that is pretty helpful. This is like a March of the Machine limited ratings, kind of like tier list. The interesting thing is they used like what the pros said and then like what the AI said. And I've been kind of looking at the AI ratings, and it is kind of interesting. So basically you just look at the cards that you're trying to decide between, and I'll just do like a Control F or Control Find. So if I do like Control F for Xerix, Xerix is rated a 4 out of a 5-point scale, so extremely good. And then the other one, Volcanic Spite, it's rated a 4.1 or a 4. So they're almost dead even. Yeah, I actually would be super happy with either one. I don't know which one is better. It's kind of down to feel at this point. So yeah, I'll try to link this here in the description as well. It's just very useful. Like I found this way you can just kind of quickly judge if you're in a draft, especially a quick draft because there's no time limit. So I think here, man, I love Xerix. Like Flyers are such a big game too. It might just have to be the Volcanic Spite. I mean, this is so good. It's really close though. And if you can get like cheap spells and get this thing to activate once, it's usually lights out. Yeah, I think I'm going to go the Volcanic Spite. I don't know if it's right or not. I mean, they're both just totally bomb cards. This one is Inger Runibes, kind of buy a lot here. Really good cards that are also here. Angelic Intervention. This is also like a 4 on a 5-point scale. Sailback is quite good, just because of its like versatility. Thespian's fine. So we are seeing some green still kind of being pushed here. Like both these cards are fine, although Attentive Sky Warden is just mostly a Windrake. But we do see a good blue card, so we are going to stay blue. But I think that it looks like white and green might be open a bit here, which is not great for our deck, but yeah. We're going to try to keep hoping that those cards will still keep coming. I think that there's a decent chance that we are getting cut a bit now. Like here, we're definitely going to take the Saltwater or Swiftwater Cliffs, but I think that, you know, we are seeing like this is a pretty late Realmbreaker's Grasp. It wouldn't be the worst to pick this up as like a contingency plan. I think you could really go either way here. Like, if we were to pick that up, we could like shift into like red-white or blue-white, and that would certainly be fine. I think I do want to live the dream a little longer. Just also like maybe we can go 3 colors if it goes that direction. Okay, Skittering Surveyor is like a 3.8 on a 5-point scale according to that list, and it's also just a great card. Geoderm is another possibility here. Valduk doesn't seem that great to me because it like forces you to play bad equipment, and there aren't that many auras. Like it's like if you're gonna do it, like maybe do it in red-green, but then you're still playing bad auras. So I don't know. I'd rather just have Skittering Surveyor, I think. Okay, I'm very happy to see this. Looks like the red and blue is still open. Yeah, I think Branch Burner is the card here. Although Invasion of Regatha is like decent. It's really like if you can flip it, it's pretty nasty. This, wow, I actually don't know, because we do have, well, we're gonna have Flyers, so being able to flip this is actually kind of a real thing. I think I kind of want like one branch burner in the deck, but it is an expensive card. Although this deck definitely is good at, getting it out. This might be Invasion, actually. This one's, I'm not really sure about this pick. I think, Thunderhead Squadron would be another good one. We could even, like, I wouldn't take it over these cards, but we could pick up Zada if it was, like, in a different pack and try to get, like, the Zada combo with, like, the 2 mana, turn your guy into a 4/3 and draw a card, and then just do that a whole bunch. Yeah, I like Invasion. I think I'm going to take Shivan here, though. It's really good. And this is like the perfect setup for it. Furnace Rains is kind of medium, but we'll play it. And even though Agar like looks cool, and this is like the right color setup, it's just not that great. Like, it's okay. So I think we're just taking Dreadship here. Dreadship is actually pretty good. But yeah, Agar, like, even in the blue-red deck that's, like, designed for it, just doesn't feel all that great. One of the funny things is with Scrounger and Dreadship is kind of like a mini combo. You can use this to crew this, or I suppose other things that you crew, to get the free tap loot effect. So yeah, we got some stuff here for the deck. Pretty happy with this first pack. Okay, this is like a total bomb. This is like an absolute mythic bomb. And I'm happy we've got a duel because now we can try to like go 3-color. Like, this card is totally worth going 3-color for. Like, I've played this card and like the opponent just scoops just seeing you play it for like 4 or 5. It's so much value. It's insane. Like, I'd go out of my way to like change colors to play this. It's so good. So that said, we're taking that, and then like otherwise, like, Dispersal is good, Meeting of the Minds, Tetsuku Umezawa are all good cards to pick up. And now we can, I guess, open the doors here a little bit to white. So now that we're splashing. Baral Chief of Compliance is okay. Like, it's kind of a decent blocker, and it like helps a little bit with some of the spells we're casting. We don't have any counters, but that could change. Like, it's good with like Artistic Refusal. So it it does make like our Volcanic Spite a little easier to cast, or the Stoke the Flames. We are expecting to get a couple other things sort of like that. So that's a decent card. Angelic Intervention like is honestly almost good enough to splash. It is certainly like the most powerful card in this pack, in any colors that we might play. So I think I might just pick up the Intervention here. At the same time, like, what are we protecting right now? I guess like we could protect, like, you do want to care about the things you're trying to protect. I guess we're protecting Rona, yeah. Some other stuff. Like, I think you'd be fine if you want to take Baral here and just try to like stay really solidly 2 colors, because this card is like does fit our deck very well. But Intervention is like has like much of a higher upside. So yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll take the Baral just to kind of keep it a little bit closer. Like, this one also kind of, I guess one of the problems is if we're splashing white, like, we're not going to have the mana for it very often. And then, like, since it's more of a reactive card, it's kind of better if it's like one of your main colors. So maybe it's Baral here. Okay, we have some fabulous cards in our colors. Invasion of Mercadia. Like, if you can flip this, you can just win the game, like, really quickly. And it's even more stupid in a deck like this, that it has nothing but like stuff that makes extra guys. It's just, it gets out of hand super fast. Captive Weird is also like just like a super S tier. It's like an early drop. It's amazing. I think it's like generally Captive Weird is considered to be better than Invasion. However, this is like the deck for Invasion. This is like one of the premium cards. If we get like this reinforcements back, it's super sweet. Yeah, like reinforcements is really good, but it's not better than these two cards. And I think, like, given how much this deck wants to do like lots of guys, I think Invasion is probably the correct pick here. This is even technically like a little bit of a better card just by itself, but in this deck specifically, I think Invasion is better. Okay, we got another Xerex. Yeah, wow. I mean, we didn't take the first one, but we're certainly taking this one. We'd be super happy if we got like Thunderhead like on the wheel, but yeah, it's not close here. Okay, Dispersal is super great. Meeting of the Minds is also really good in a deck like this. Since we are splashing white, like Raph is no joke. Like this guy, especially in this deck, does a whole lot. The problem is it is double white, and so it kind of needs to be your main color. And since we're not maining white, it's just Dispersal, I think. Like this is one of the best removal. Meeting the Minds, like we're super happy if we see one of these. I think it's very, very good. Possibly Meeting the Minds is better in this deck than Dispersal, but oh man. Because like with all the tokens, like Meeting the Minds is so good. Man, I don't know. It's gotta be Dispersal still, I think, right? Let's have a look. Okay, so Dispersal is a 3.1 according to the AI here, and Meeting of the Minds is the same. So yeah, I think like, how much removal do we have, right? We've got Volcanic Spite, Stoke the Flames. I think if we had more removal, I would definitely take Meeting of the Minds, but because we don't yet, I'm going to take the Dispersal here. Although I think that in this deck, it's possible Meeting of the Minds is better because of all like the tokens. So very close pick there. Man, I kind of want to go like 4-color and just play Halo Forager. This card is nuts. Does Sky Warden do anything for us? I guess like if we get like, there is some upside to taking Sky Warden as a splash target, in the sense that if we get like Eyes of Gataxius, it's gonna make like tokens we can flip. There's kind of not much else though, so I think like Moment of Truth is not a good card, I don't think. How are we doing on creatures? We've got 10 creatures. Maybe we like look, if we get some duels, we have the possibility of playing Halo Forager also, because it's so much better than Sky Warden. It's not even close. Although going 4 colors just seems crazy without blue. We do have a Surveyor. I guess anything's possible. Like, yeah, it's the highest upside. Okay, so this is actually interesting because now we've got Tidal Terror. Like, if Tidal Terror wasn't in this pack, we could pick up Urn to try to like fix our mana. And it's like a legitimate way to fix our mana, but we are probably going to see another Urn, and Tidal Terror is quite good, so we're taking that. Okay, super, kind of same thing here. Like, Urn really could help us. However, there's a Thunderhead Squadron, and Thunderhead is quite good, especially in a deck like this. Now, that being said, we do have a Shivan Branchburner already, and even though this Tidal Terror is probably going to be like used most of the time for island cycling, it is another expensive card, which is worth noting. So maybe we take Urn here, because we already know we're 3 colors for sure. Like, Urn is not good, but for what we're doing. The other card we could consider taking here is Frontliner. Like, we've got... Right now we have, I guess, 2 invasions to push against. So, it's possible we could take Thrashing. And we also don't have too many low drops, so maybe it's Thrashing Frontliner here. Yeah, I'm not like super excited about it though. I think I just want Urn just for the fixing, really. Like, I don't normally play this card, but it just, because we have 3 colors and we don't have green to fix, it's a bit harder. So super happy to see Meeting of the Minds. I guess we'll play... Actually, no, let's pick up the Mauler here. It's like Protocol Knight is like not that great. We do have, I guess, 2 knights so far. Yeah, it's just kind of a 3-4 in this deck. So let's get the Mauler, so we open up the possibility for Halo Forager. And some people will say that Stasis Field is bad, and like it's not as good as the other removal, but this handles like almost any bomb. It's super useful that way, even though it is an aura. Like, I'm always happy to run it. Okay, Halo Charge Scab could do some work for us. Like, we're not splashing these. Yeah. Another Meeting the Minds. Okay, I guess if we have to. So we do need some more early game. Wow, Rankle and Torbran. This card is nuts. I don't think we can splash it. Like, we're already 3 color, and this is double black. Like, it's not happening is the reality. But we are going to take Spell Spear because that card is amazing. Like, Joyful Storm Sculptor, like, this is the deck, but we are sort of kind of short on like low drops, and this card is just totally bonkers. Spell Spear is just, it's so good. There's also a Dismal Backwater here, which could kind of open the door for Halo Forager, but Spell Spear I think is just more important. Also, Realmbreaker's Grasp is here, but again, I'm not taking it over Spell Spear. Super happy to pick up a Skyclave Aerialist. Wow, there's a duel here, which is actually really nice for us. Man, I think it's still got to be here. This card is so good. Like, let's look at our deck. Like, we're probably not playing black, just being real. Not crazy about Heel Slasher. Scrounger is like sort of meh. If we get like another Dreadship, maybe. Probably not playing Furnace Rains or Moment of Truth or Fly. Well, we might play the Flywheel Racer since we're 3 colors. It's actually a possibility. So, yeah, I mean, we're getting really close here. So maybe it's the duel. But like, we have some cards that are not as amazing, and like, we're still super low on creatures. Yeah, we need this card. It's such a good 2-drop also. Okay, so this one here we're looking at between Eyes of Gataxias and Order of the Mirror. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 2-drops. We could use more 2-drops. We've only got a couple 3s. They are really good ones though. I think like Eyes is a better card. It's less mana intensive. But like, we don't have too many 2s, so maybe it's Order of the Mirror. This one's close. This is very close. I think I think I just want Eyes of Gataxias more, to be honest. It's not necessarily like better for us, but I just like it. I think that's really close. That one's super close. Here we have Prankster, or we could try to high roll and go for Invasion of Amonkhet, which is just like a total 3-for-1 bomb. And then we could run like Forager. We'd need some more fixing, maybe the Gloomfang Mauler. I mean, it's a real thing. Like, we've got Skittering Surveyor, we have Urn of Godfire. That might be pushing us in too many directions, but like, it's such an awesome card. It's just bonkers good. I don't know. This one is kind of like a your call, what you guys want to do. Like, the safe play here is to go for a Prankster, but I think that like this deck just wants all the nonsense. Let's see, we've got double red, double blue. What does Forager get back? Like Dispersal, Stoke the Flames. Okay, yeah, it's whatever. We're high rolling. Yeah, there's super good like black cards here. Oh man, this is gonna be like some weird 4-color mess. It's like Shatter the Source is fine, but it's like not good removal. Like, whereas like Blight Reaper Thallid is amazing. Vanquish the Weak, Gift of Completion, like these cards are all great. And in terms of removal, we have Volcanic Spite, Stasis Field, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could use some more removal, like 5, but it's bad. I'm tempted to just take Vanquish the Weak here. It like works with like Baral and like Halo Forager and all that nonsense. So I think I'm just going to take the Vanquish the Weak here. Okay, super happy to grab another Eyes of Gataxias. I don't think we're taking Invasion. Like, we could try to flip it, whatever, but this is our like one of our main colors, and it's a good card. We could go 5-color and take Emoti. This is another like just nuts card. Like, it super good with like Tidal Terror and Gloomfang, which we're now probably playing. Yeah, because we're probably playing Gloomfang and Halo Forager. Man, this deck is going to be crazy. We could pick up like Angelic Intervention or like another Urn. 2 Urns seems like a lot, though. Do we just go 5-color? Like, am I crazy? Do we just go 5-color? This might be the most silly deck ever. Like, Assimilate Essence is perfectly fine too. It's worth noting. Like, we would have 3 cards that would super cascade with it. Like, we already have Skittering Surveyor, Flywheel Racer, and Urn of Godfire. What's one more? Yeah, I'm taking it, whatever. This deck is going to be just ridiculous. Okay. So now we could go for another Vanquish the Weak. I think we're actually maybe okay on removal. Although it does play well with Forager and Baral and Spell Spear. I mean, otherwise we could pick up another Tidal Terror here, which combos with Emoti. Helps us. This actually does kind of help fix the land too, in a way. We're not going to pick up like Ferdinand's Favor just to help splash more, because it's already a splash. So I think I do want the Tidal Terror here just to kind of smooth things out a little bit. God, now that we're 5-color, do we just take Invasion of Lorwyn? It's like another just crazy removal spell. Like, these other cards just are not great. Like they're okay, but whatever. Oh, here's the Tranquil Cove? Yes, please. I was going to take Gloomfang, which is fine, but let's just take the Tranquil Cove. Another Vanquish the Weak. Sure. This deck is such a mess. We're not playing any of these cards is the real answer, but not Blighted Burgeoning, but it's not our main color, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, these cards, we're not playing them. Okay, so this is a 4-color mess. You will find this happens to you more than you would really like, but I don't know. There's so much fun to play though. Yeah. All right, so what does the mana look like in this deck? First of all, we're at 50 cards, so we're gonna have to make some cuts. See, Halo Charge Scab gets Stoke the Flames, Media the Mines. I think we want to lower our crazy expensive cards down a little bit. This is probably a 17 land deck since we do have some fixing. We actually don't have that much to help speed out Branch Burner. Like we've got one Printing Champion. That's kind of it. I suppose, and the Joyful Storm Sculptor. So we've got like 2 cards that help kind of push this out. But I think because we have all this fixing going on now, I don't know that we actually want to play the Branch Burner. It's fine. It's just, I think we have other stuff to do. Okay, so remain blue-red, and then splashing black, white, green. Okay. Do we have enough creatures to like activate this Flywheel Racer? Sort of. It does seem like one of the weaker cards here. I mean, it helps fix, but we won't necessarily have the creatures right away to help fix. So I think maybe we cut that. Could probably cut like a Meeting of the Minds. So you just want to like focus on getting this stuff out there. We've got Rona to help loot. Yeah, the whole green splash might just be too crazy, but it's like, these cards are so good. What else would we cut? So, we might have to cut this green splash. Now we can probably play like 16 maybe. We've got Skittering Surveyor and like 3 Cyclers to help fix land. So we have a single splash for white for Invasion, and then we have a decently healthy black splash here for like Vanquish, Halo Forager, and Invasion of Amonkhet. So we have 13 creatures, kind of 15 with these Eyes of Ataxis. Some of these creatures though are like on the high end. Definitely don't need this many swamps, I don't think. So this is 43. We have kind of one piece of bad removal, and then we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces of removal. We might be able to shave a little bit on the removal, although 7 is nice if you can have it. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to cut. Maybe we cut a tiny bit of fixing on the top end. I guess we maybe try cutting like maybe 1 Vanquish the Weak. So now we're at 41. We have basically 14 creatures with the eyes. I guess 15 with Dreadship. Yeah, narrowing down these last couple cards is really difficult. We do have 3 invasions. Like, they're all busted. However, maybe there's a possibility we can't flip them all. I think like we definitely keep Invasion of Amonkhet and Invasion of New Phyrexia, for sure. Like, Mercadia is super good if you can flip it. That's a big if. The nice thing is, like, Stoke the Flames can flip it for us. We do have a couple flyers to really help get it there. So that's all great. And it's so powerful if you can flip it. It's like crazy bonkers if you can flip it. Maybe we could Gloomfang. Like, it's... Do we have enough to do on 2? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think since Gloomfang isn't a main color, like where it's mostly literally just like a cycle on turn 2, which is, I mean, totally fine, don't get me wrong. But like actually hard casting is going to be approximately never. So if we take it down to just Tidal Terror, this gets us to 40. This is 16 land. It is, I think we still can run 16 here just because we don't have that many expensive high-end cards. I think the land's got to get fixed here because we have, yeah. So like we have an extra 2 sources between like Skittering Surveyor and Urn of Godfire. So we have like 3 sources of white for invasion. Now we have 3 black cards, so maybe we go down to like 2 swamps. And then be up the... Actually, we have like 4 sources of white, which is fine. Again, I'm happy to do that. 4 sources of black. let's see, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 sources of blue. So blue's looking good. And then we've got 6, 8 sources of red. So I think maybe we up one swamp here. Kind of run it like that. Now we've got 5 sources of black, and that feels a little better. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of removal, which is pretty good. Yeah, this looks good. I actually think this is, it's kind of crazy to go 4 color, but I feel like this could work. So let's give it a go. And concealed even more than in draft, like you're going to be finding yourself in like 3 and 4 color piles. Just because of like how the disparity of rares breaks down. The queues are a bit longer now since Aftermath has come out, and we're just doing straight March of the Machine just to kind of prepare for the Arena Open this weekend. So might take a little bit longer for queues to get there. Okay, we have all the colors we need for the whole deck in our hand. One other nice thing I do sometimes is I have like Magic Online open in the background, so I can use it to like see what kind of tricks they have up in like a certain matchup. That way I can like just filter for what I'm up against. So I can go for like instant, and then whichever colors I'm up against to see what kind of tricks they might have, if you can't think of them. And even though there's not like a high chance we'll be able to attack it, there's like a minor chance. So instead of just like leading out with Invasion, I'll probably lead out with Brawl. Okay, they missed land. So yeah, I would Skittering Surveyor normally if they had played like a creature, but since they haven't, happy to get rid of some of this stuff in our hand. This is feeling really good. Now we can Meeting of the Minds for less. Get our attack in. And set up all of the fixing. Okay, yeah, they're still having trouble. So if we Preening Champion, Yeah, I think we preening champion, then we have enough to convoke Meeting of the Minds, and we can still attack for 1. So that works. Obviously our opponent is stumbling here, but the game is about to get closed out very quickly. So we don't have quite enough to do both of these, so let's just saltwater cliffs this turn. I think we're going to send everybody at this because we just want it to flip like 100%. And if he has like a 2-mana removal spell, like we want to make sure it happens. Like we could also drop Invasion here and start going after that too, but this honestly is going to end the game super fast. And to that point, like having just an extra body, yeah, we can do this next turn. It's fine. What are we missing? Nothing really. Let's get another red. Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and Invasion. And then we'll go ahead and make some attacks. Alright, have we got anything to get back? Oh yeah, Spell Spear. Or Rune Eyes, or whatever nonsense. They have a Tidal Terror. Okay, yeah. They have Wrath. Oh god, Wrath is just busted. Whew. They're going to be dead, I think, in 2 attacks anyways. I think it's fairly irrelevant, but just because. Oh, they had the Dispersal. Okay, sure. Guess that was the one card they could have to stop us flipping Amonkhet. I mean, it's mostly not going to matter, but. So like their one out here is to like board wipe, but we've got Stoke the Flames. So we're super not worried about it. Okay, so we have enough to, like if we Marauding Dreadship, we can do that and attack, but I think we just want to Stoke the Flames, hold this back to just kill them. So even if they block, these are all 1 power, so they'll block one of these. So we're going to functionally hit them for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, they're just dead. It's irrelevant. This little message here is from Magic Online. Yeah, it's fine. Whew. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, the poor opponent did not draw land for quite some time. Okay, we have two colors. We're missing the other two colors, but we have enough to go Skyclave Aerialist and hopefully draw into Meeting the Minds. So I think I'm actually going to keep this hand. Like, Stoke is way out of reach right now, but I think this is actually a decent hand. Definitely a weird deck, that's for sure. Okay, that super helped a lot. Maybe that was a loose keep. I mean, we weren't able to cast everything, but like, your winning percentage goes down quite a bit when you mulligan, and like these weird 4-color piles, like there's no, it's not necessarily going to get better on the mulligan, and like we can draw into stuff and etc. But anyways, now we can do Meeting of the Minds, and I think I just do that, and then also Rona. Like, I don't know that we care about the damage right now. We're just sort of setting up. So I think we put like Vanquish into the yard to set it up for like a Halo Forger. Or maybe we put Stoke into the yard. No, I think it's Vanquish into the yard. Yeah, okay, so I think we set up Vanquish for the yard. Then we can play Dreadship. I'd rather just Meeting of the Minds here though, I think. Yeah, that helps a lot. Okay, now we can go Inga. Can also Rona here again. Just keep filtering. Yeah, let's see, we want a second red, so we can probably lose the island. And then I think let's go Inga, because the next turn we can go these two. That feels good. Oh, right, and then this thing untaps. How dumb is that? Okay, we're good on land for a while. We need black sources, though, so actually we won't keep the swamp. Let's see, so next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 5. That's not enough for Halo Forger plus Vanquish. But maybe it's enough, like with the Convoke from the yard. I don't know how that all works. So we can try it. So I think we don't need this right away. We can draw like a Faraz and then like draw into it because we play Mountain next turn and then Swamp. So that looks fine. I guess we could just rip through it now, but I kind of like our cards though. I don't really want to put other stuff in the yard right now. Yeah, I think we just push. Okay, he also got mana screwed, looks like. So we haven't had really a normal game yet, but... It does feel weird to be playing 4-color without green. Whew, long queues. Hopefully not too much longer than about 1.5 or 2 minutes. This is another one of those weird hands. It's like I have 2 really good strong early plays in color, but we only have 1 out of our 4 colors. And 2 of the cards in our hand are 2 colors that we don't have. I think the thing is, though, that like Spell Spear plus Volcanic Spite, possibly into like Stoke the Flames, might just be enough, and we're on the draw. Like, even though we can't play these cards right now, I don't know that that's necessarily a reason to throw this hand back. So I think I'm going to keep here. It's like Spell Spear is like that good. Okay, that was a nice pickup there. Yeah, these 2 mana guys that flip for 3 are pretty nasty. That was a nice pickup also. I think we want red because we've got Stoke the Flames. Although this, I think, can still convoke, right? I'm not super sure, but I think it can still convoke. I think I still want the red. And then maybe we set up like a turn 5 double spell, depending on what we draw. Let's see, 1, 2. Actually, we could do it right now. The problem is it would require our Strobe Knight to tap for Stoke the Flames, so it doesn't quite work. So maybe we like wait a turn and then Stoke, Volcanic Spite, make a guy. That seems really good. Like, we spend a turn kind of doing nothing. Let's make sure that this convoke. Just want to see if it works too. Like, I think it works. I think you can tap guys. I don't really know. Either way, we're attacking for sure. And he can't cut down right now, which is good. Like, the other possibility is we like Volcanic Spite into something that allows us to double spell. But I think this is worth it because it, like, maybe he spends the mana, invests in this stuff, and then we just go for it. So I'm willing to wait a turn to try to get value. Guess he is not going for it. Okay, so he's representing that he has cut short, and that's the reason he held the guy back. Okay, so now I think we go for the double spell play. And I guess we don't even need to stoke the flames right here. So we can go Invasion. I think we probably toss back Amonkhet with this. As much as that sucks, we just haven't got the mana for it. Yeah, it does suck quite a bit though. And then we Volcanic Spite his guy, his Wrath, because we don't want him to cut short, which we know he's probably holding. Maybe he has like protection nonsense. Aerial boost. Okay, I guess he had aerial boost. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't think we need any more islands. So now I think we... God, do we offer the trade here? I think we do. The graph is like crazy scary good. So I think we go... I think we like throw our Xerix into his Wrath. Because I think we'll get out of hand. And then we can also make a guy. So I think we offer the trade. I guess the thing is we could make a guy next turn too, though, which feels pretty good. So maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, I think maybe because next turn we just stoke the flames plus that. Alright, I guess it's not worth it. I think if we didn't have stoke the flames, I'd be more worried about his Wrath. He's definitely like putting us on the edge here. Okay. Guess we could stoke the flames on the invasion, but we really want to kill his Wrath. His Wrath is super scary now. And now let's find out if we can kill it with... Yeah, we can use this guy. That's kind of cool. This way we can pretend like we have a Forest nonsense. So he has tricks. What does he have? Could have another like aerial boost. He could have... What else? I think we drop to... Let's see. Can we offer... Do we trade Aerialist? He could have like the +2/+1 to everybody. But even if he has that, like he still loses here. Like, and if we don't block, we could die. I think we do trade off right here. I'm trying to think what else blows us out. Okay. All right, let's get this. I kind of want a meeting of minds first, just sort of see what's coming up. So if we meeting of minds, I think I want double blue open because we don't have any more double red. Okay, that's really good. Now we can preening champion. That feels amazing, actually. Okay, now we can send here. And I think we actually are happy to trade this with one of his doofers. If he wants to trade, that's fine. Although, actually, maybe it's better on defense to deal with his 3/4. So maybe we don't send here. Yeah, I think we don't send that one. And now that we're attacking, we can also make another 2/2. So if he has +2/+1 to everybody, how do we play around it? It's not really a good way, because he blows us out if we try to double block his Protocol Knight. So I guess we could go like this, that, and then like this. And that way we take 5. Actually, hang on. I think we go like this. So then we take 4 if he's got it. Okay, he just had another Knight of New Coalition. I think let's just I and then use Chiron. Could also, actually, we could also just double I and make a Knight. But I think Chiron is better. Oh, that's super good. Now we can invasion next turn. This is actually a huge game. I think we throw away the Halo Forger and then we can send with some of our guys. Here, here. I think we want to hold back a little bit just to defend, just to be a little very conservative since we're at such low life. Does he have cut short? No. I guess if he has cut short, he can just get the flame right. So here I think we just want to not die. At this point, we can trade off Strobe Knight, I think. Although, I mean, there's a chance that, yeah, I don't think we're casting 2 spells again. So I think we just go like this and like that. So if if he has the thing, he doesn't totally blow us out. Sure. Now we can just go invasion for 5. That feels really good. Okay, he draws a bunch of cards. Yeah, now it's super overtime, I think. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. That was more of a real game. But yeah, as you can see, Invasion of Mercadia, if you get that thing going, oh, the value is just crazy good. I think this set definitely does reward you for going for as many bombs as possible and just stitching together some crazy pile. Like there's so much good removal, there's so many insane, just crazy bombs. That like if you don't answer them the turn they come into play, the game is just over. Like I feel like it really does punish just like trying to make like a consistent two color deck. Like still go for it if you can, obviously, but yep, we have all 4 colors that we need with Skittering Surveyor. And like figuring out the mana base too is just its own thing. Yeah, so I guess we want access to this also. And I feel like everyone is like fixing and ramping all the time, so yeah. We could have gone Surveyor there, but we've already got a land for next turn. That's like the reason I didn't. Oh, that is pretty sweet. Okay, so now we can go Invasion. Actually, this is really interesting. So, I mean, the problem is like we just trade for his 2/2, right? It's not great. I think I just want to set up more land, honestly. Like we can get Invasion going in a little bit. Let's just Surveyor. We have our white source, we have our black source, we have 2 blue, let's get another red. Alright, so now we can offer the trade. Although actually, let's go Invasion here. Let's see what we pick up. So yeah, we don't need 6 mana, I don't think. Yeah, I guess we offer the trade here. The other thing we could do is we could just stasis field or like vanquish that thing and then get in for one. Yeah, like I don't love having this thing around actually. It's kind of a longer play, but I think we actually do vanquish this thing and just get in for one. It's not as like, I don't like the idea of him getting extra counters. Oh, this is great. So now we just bounce his guy and get in. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. That looks good. And we can even play Aerialist. Get the Dreadship going. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Keeper. So we have 6 mana. I think we can like stasis field his Vat Keeper and then activate Chiron. I kind of want to get an extra card going though. Like, what do we toss? I want to keep Stoke. Otherwise, we just Stoke his Vat Keeper. But that's not as efficient. And maybe we lose Stoke here. Like, I feel like Stoke is something we want to keep. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to Eyes. Okay, that's also really good. So maybe we don't do it this turn and we just go Preening Champion. Just do like a big setup turn. And then I'm still happy to get in with Dreadship. I think we want to get in with these little guys here. Like, this isn't a great trade, but we're just pushing. So I think it's fine. And then this way we've still got removal for like whatever he makes. If he spends his mana making a 4/4, we can just stasis field it or whatnot. Or I guess Stoke the Flames. Vorinclex. Okay, that's a good one. That looks like a great stasis field target. God, and then Rona turns into this crazy nonsense. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think we stasis field the Vorinclex. We don't have enough mana to like do everything. God, these cards are just so good, is the problem. God, maybe we just don't this turn? I mean, this sounds crazy, I know, but... Yeah, I think we just deal with his Vat Keeper. With these 4. Or maybe like with these 2, and then we flip up a guy. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did I mess up the mana here somehow? Oh my god, I messed up the mana. Okay. So I think we got a 3/3 going. And then we will use Printing Champion to get our Dreadship going. Although Dreadship just runs into his 2/2, which is a problem. I think we throw away Rune Eyes. Or do we throw away Rune? No, I think, yeah, we throw away Rune Eyes. Pump everything. We can attack with this. We just throw everything in there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. He dealt with Chiron. That was a major problem. Okay, so now we have Rona. We can flip Rona. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can just play and flip Rona. Okay. So do we trade with that? He gets a 4/4. So he gets a 4/4 who can pump +2/2. We'd have to trade Rona plus Dreadship for it, leaving us with basically nothing. I don't think we trade. All right, so now if we push with everything, let's see, he can kill us on the crackback, 7, 8. Yeah, he can kill us if we don't force him to lose some guys. So if we use Kenra to power Dreadship, what are his blocks like? So he doesn't block, no, he has to block Rona. Rona's a force block or he dies. So he probably blocks it with Aether Blade Agent. Push 4. This is a force block. This is a force block. Yeah, I think we can just kill him right now because of the trample damage. If it blocks here, block. Either way, it's good for us. I don't think he'll have enough to kill us on the crackback. Yeah, because it has trample, so that'll do it. Okay, 3 out of the 4 colors. Feeling pretty good. Can play everything in our hand. Looks good to me. Raph is a good one. So I think did we push for 4 here? We could push for 4 and like stasis field of his guys. The problem is that, yeah, I think we push for 4 and then have like dispersal. That seems good. Make him replay this Lancer. Whew. I guess he's like deep in the tank. Oh, Preening Champion. Oh man, that's super good. Oof. That's nasty. I think we want Invasion of Amonkhet. Meeting of the Minds. It's going to be good actually very soon. So actually, if we draw this, so we have one creature for, yeah, no, we want Meeting of the Minds next. And then that goes like that. Feels really good. I think I'm going to play an extra blue here. And then we just sit with Meeting of the Minds. Yeah, not pushing. This card is so good. Like, it's just so good. So many Bond Wardens. Okay, that's a nice draw. So I think we go, let's see, if we go Baral, then this only costs 2. We could do that and flip it. I think we kind of want to do Invasion, though. Are we getting in, I guess is the real question. Like, this is a super bad field for Dreadship. It's actually not a great block scenario. Like, Invasion is still great to get out there, but I think maybe it's better to develop the board a little bit. So I think we go Baral. And then let's see what we get from Eyes. Whew, that's a spicy one. Okay. Don't think we need to use Stasis Field yet. We can just flip this thing up, but we don't need to do that right now. And I don't think we're getting in because we don't want double block shenanigans. So I think we just sit. I guess we could consider Stasis Fielding, but I want to be able to use our mana effectively, and he's still 2 turns away from using Wrath. Okay, we are getting hit in the air, which is annoying. So I guess if we have to, maybe we Stasis Field that thing. We could Eyes again, see if we can get some white mana going. Feels pretty good. Good Invasion of Amonkhet. So I think now we're ready to attack it. Like, he can trade off annoyingly. Maybe we eyes first. No, I think we invasion. We get this thing out there. Let me eyes first. Okay, there we are. Now we're set up for invasion. That's what we need. The other invasion, I should say. We could invasion of Amonkhet here. So we take another 3 in the air. Since he's like a little bit far away from Wrath, we could also just bring this thing down to not flying level, which I feel pretty good about, because it is going to pose a pretty serious threat. Problem is, like, if he goes like land, Wrath could just end the game. Want to make more guys. I want invasion. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Amonkhet here. This might be wrong, but like... Okay, Strobe Knight is good. I don't think we're getting in still, because he could make his flyer even scarier. So I think there's no attacks. Okay, yeah, maybe we should stasis field that Wrath. Yuck. Okay, that's terrifying. So he's pushing in for a lot, potentially. Right now we can invasion for 3, which is not super crazy good. Now we can invasion for 4. I kind of want to go like Xerix, Stasis Field, flip this thing this turn though. Yeah. God. If Raph is online next turn, we die. We need to kill Raph and Breeding Champion. I think we take one more hit from Breeding Champion. We Stasis Field Raph. Okay, so maybe we do it like this. Xerix out there, Stasis Field Raph. And then we will have this guy flipped. I'm really glad he didn't do that in response, because he could have drawn an extra card. Far's Dispersal. Okay, let's crew Dreadship. So if he has any pump for Preening Champion, we could just die. But I think it's Invasion this turn. Two, 3, 6, 8. Yeah, we don't have enough for Xerix plus Earn. Don't think there's too many 3 mana or pump for 3 unless he has like multiple cards. Are we getting in on this thing right now? Not really, because then he just puts counters on Preening Champion and we lose. Although, actually, if he does that, then we can Urn of Godfire it. That feels pretty good. And we can get back Skyclave. So maybe it is worth going for. I think we wait one turn. Let's see, we use Urn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we go for 5. Oh, he has his own invasion. Oh my god. This is crazy. What a nutso game. He just wants to end the game. Yup. So I think we send for Amonkhet. Let's see. Teferi, what does Teferi do? Knights have word. Draw 2 cards. Tap. Okay, so that's really good. So maybe we go for this one. Yeah, because otherwise we're getting back Aerialist, which is still pretty good. Okay, so I think we send the Knights at it. Probably our 2-3. And maybe a 3-3. Because he has 4. Yeah, maybe a 2-3. 2-3, and I think maybe a 2-2. Okay, we want to kill, I think we want to kill his Bond Wardens. Although we want to do more damage here, so I think we kill the 2-2. This one we kill the Bond Warden. Yeah. See where he puts the counter. Okay, he was smart. He didn't put it on the flyer. I think, unfortunately, we do have to kind of expect that. Now, I think we have to Godfire while he's tapped out. Oh my god, he's got Zephyr Singer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh lord, that could be game. Okay, it's a pretty good answer. So we can Strobe Knight to block his 3/4. Volcanic Spite the knight. Okay, so if we get this, tap X creatures you control when you do target. Alright, so we can try to get this. Oh, God. So I think we make... No, Marauding is still bad because it still dies to his 1/1. I think we send 2 knights for sure. Two, and I think the 3/3s go at it also. Then we'll have, I think, enough blockers. If we get it, we definitely can do real well. Oh, we could just... Oh my god, what am I doing? We could have just shot it. Oh, okay. Okay, so if we flip it, then we can... I think we just... Oh my god, why did I do this? We need this to block here. We can't break through. Okay, that was just a total misplay. I forgot we could just actually shoot the battle. Yep, he puts it there. So I think we kill his Zephyr Singer. It's a bigger threat. We put back Rune Eyes? No. 4, 7. No, we don't decline. Okay, now we play Rune Eyes. Put Invasion on top. And then play Strobe Knight to block. Oh no, but then he taps our Strobe Knight, we die. Oh god, I misplayed this. Yeah, we should have just... Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot we could actually just shoot battles. So unfortunately, that's it. Oh, man. Okay, lesson learned. Direct damage goes to battles also. Whew. But yeah, there's like, the thing with this set is there's just like crazy long games that get like super complex board states with all the battles and the nonsense, and yeah. All right, we have two colors. They're going first. I think even though we've got two colors, like black is not our main color, which would really help on turn 3. We don't have red for any of this stuff yet. Like, we might draw into the red, but we might not. This hand seems like super marginal. I think we can maybe do a little better. Okay, this feels a little bit better. So I think we throw back probably Dreadship. I mean, this has like a super high upside if we can like get the mana to play it. Maybe Dreadship would be a better thing to keep here, just since we haven't got the white. But I think it's sort of more of a high roll. Actually, I think we vanquish the weak on that, to be honest. We don't want him like flipping it. Okay. Sure. Okay, definitely could use red mana and white. So I think we want, how do we want this to go? So doing this for like 2 is not super amazing. We do want to natural draw some mana. So I think we go red mana next turn into Storm Sculptor into Urn of Godfire, something like that. That, yeah, then we can, this feels like, although next turn, if we have Strobe Knight, no, we still need the extra mana, so this I think is the right way. What is he representing? Oh, he just wants the 2/2? Does he have like a trick to trade? What's going on here? I think we just, like, how are we getting punished from this? Okay, that's how we're getting punished. Yep, that would be it. Elspeth's Smite. Do we kill Timuret? It's a good question. I don't think we have any kind of graveyard recursion, so other than Amonkhet. He just doesn't seem like that threatening to me. I don't know. I don't think we care. That thing seems more threatening. Let's get the urn down. I guess we could stoke the flames on his Timuret. We now don't have like a good answer for it. We could also just like let him get the thing and then kill it with spite. Like we're still not like crazy afraid of his Timuret. Yeah, I think we just sit. I guess we could attack with one guy here and have the other one for Ichor Drinker. Okay, now that he's tapped out of black, I think it's fairly unlikely his removal right now. So I think now we Volcanic Spite. The thing is, we don't want to toss either of these, so maybe we do it on our next turn. Let's see, so if we draw land, we're still only getting 3 guys, which, I mean, is not awful. Yeah, I think we do this on our turn, because I don't want to pitch either of these right now. So we Meeting of Minds. Still have enough for Volcanic Spite. Man, like I want all these cards. Yeah, I don't think we toss anything here because we want to like redo all this nonsense. Yep. I think we're just, yeah. So we could brawl into Stoke the Flames. That's probably the move. And I feel like we just want to hard cast Tidal Terror. Guess we could make some guys, but want a little bit more land. I think we just need to kill this Gargantua. Oh, that's super gross. Whew. Luris is a beating. Okay, that helps. So now we can Halo Forage the Volcanic Spite to kill Luris. Because he just keeps to redoing this. Yeah, this card is bonkers. Wait, I only have to pay one. Oh, I could Final Flourish it. I suppose I could do that instead. Because I don't want to get rid of either of these cards. Do you have any way of like making it +1/+1? I don't think so. Aetherblade Agent is a problem. I think it's going to be a 5/5 drawing cards. I think we have to kill it now, unfortunately. So he gets us for 3. We can't block Mauler next turn unless we have Invasion. Invasion can make 4 guys, which is a pretty good start. Actually, Invasion maybe gets us out of this, because then we have 4 blockers. Even if he makes this thing a 5/5, we can still like triple block it or whatever. So yeah, I think we just block like this, take 4. Now we can Invasion for 5. Yeah. Since we're at 8, can we afford to attack it? We need to like triple block both of these things is the problem. So the payoff is super huge. Guess we could like chump this. So he's representing some kind of removal. We could just go to 3 and double block here. I don't think he has like a lot of like direct damage. I feel like that might be right. Just to get so we can get rid of this thing, right? Oh, never mind. That's gonna be very expensive. So maybe we're better off just trying to kill this thing. So like if we quad block it, and then we go like, no, but then he probably has some sort of crazy removal for this. So I think we just want to make like super sure that this thing dies. So we can take the 3. Okay, we can Urn of Godfire that thing. Which I think we have to do to get through. That lets us get in safely here. So we can make knights all get +1/+0 and ward. Does that really help us? I don't think so. I think we're just doing the draw 2 cards plan. I think we want all of these, so I think Aerialist can go. Let's see. So I think we let him hit Teferi for 2. I think we do want to just double block this thing, so he's not a 4/4 nonsense. It's a more dangerous card. Yeah. Okay, let's get some more stuff going. Discard a creature card. No, I think let's get rid of some land. Yeah, I think we just want a hard cast Tidal Terror here. Oh, this is annoying. We really want Invasion of Arcadia. Like, Eyes is useful. Like, Invasion is just so good, though. I feel like Rona and Invasion are better than Eyes. Thing is, like, I don't know how easily we can flip this with all the... Like, with the amount of pressure he's putting on us, so maybe we can't really afford to flip this right now. Because he's just got our back against the wall. Okay, I think we want Rona down. We want Eyes also. Okay, so now let's use Teferi.
The best plans are improvised.
Don't need white. Okay, so now we can play Rona. We can flip this thing up. I think we want to keep this here for Rona to be able to find more stuff. So we're gonna have to start getting in somewhat soon. I guess we can start getting in. Like this block's here, 3/3 blocks there. Like we will deck at some point if we don't get in. Okay, it's not my favorite. Can't do anything about it. I think we might be able to bounce this with the Faras. So we might want to hang on to our 1/2. Yeah, I think it's worth trying to keep that thing around. He's going to kill the 3/3 anyways, but... Okay, Spell Spears, good times. Yeah, Invasion's actually not great because it just he can get it. He can clear out his graveyard with Timuret pretty easily. I think we're in real danger of like decking ourselves here. Okay, I think we might have to stasis field his Timuret so we can go ahead and not get our graveyards totally cleaned out. Don't know that we need to do it just yet. He's gaining more life. Yeah, we should probably lock down his Timuret, actually. Yeah, we don't have any shuffle effects that I know of, so I have to use this thing to help end the game really fast. He's at 25. Good God. We don't have any knights. Let's see. He's got a 2/2. Do I even have knights? No.
I'm tired of
I can tap 0, right? There's the Afara's Dispersal, which we needed. Okay, so now we hit him for... Actually, no, we hit that. He can block some of it there. So we can get that done. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna... I think this is gonna work. It's gonna be very close. Wait, we only have 2 cards in our yard? In our library? Oh my god. Furja... No, we need Gloomfang. For the body. Okay, so we've got one more attack phase. How do we do this? We can use him to... Actually, Bird Knight be a little bit better. We can make it so he can't block with him, right? If we have Afara's Dispersal our Tidal Terror and replay it, that seems good. Let's see. Okay, so we want to flip this. I think we bounce his Aetherblade Agent and play Preening Champion. And then we give
Together now.
whew, this is gonna be close. Okay. Oh man, just barely got there. Good Lord, down to the frickin' wire. Oh my God. Crazy epic game. Oh. Whew. Yeah, getting rid of that Timmeret is what allowed us to win the game. Because of all the battles, like, decking is a real thing. Okay, got 3 colors out of 4. Feels pretty good. Too bad. Brawl is so much fun. I actually really like him quite a bit. I think he's a nice card. Now we can set up like a 2 spell turn. So I think if we surveyor plus land, we can go meeting of the minds, and that feels pretty good. He is hitting us here for. I guess we could stasis field his guy, so he couldn't like use beat stick for a turn. I don't know if that's good enough. Like the extra mana is a real thing. Maybe we just do that instead. Let's go Skittering Surveyor. Go and get Swamp. And we could Stasis Field. I think actually Stasis Fielding here is okay. Ties up his mana a bit, which feels really good. So I think we Meeting of the Minds. Maybe using like Surveyor, possibly and Knight. try that. And I guess we have an extra blue. Oh, that's kind of nice. Then we can vanquish the weak. And then still be able to get another activation off. Ooh, invasion feels pretty good. We might even high roll into another spell. Yeah, how sweet is that? Okay, we've got our swamp, we've got our plains, we can dread ship here. Activate dread ship. Yeah, he's okay. He just threw in the towel. Said enough is enough. Too much advantage. I get it. Man, Xerix Strobe Knight is just crazy good. Card is so silly. Whew, these are long queues, that's for sure. Got 3 colors, hand looks great. Ooh. That card I think is an immediate must kill. I guess we could try to like brawl and then wait, but I think we don't wait. I think we just stop the nonsense right now. Because Urn helps us fix black. I kind of want more land. I think we want everything we have is the thing. Like, I guess Baral is not like super amazing, but it does help Xerix go off. I kind of like our hand, I'll be honest. Yeah, he had it ready. He was so waiting to go. So we could Baral here and play our tap land, and then like get Xerix going, and then. But I kind of just want a Xerix, and then we can like activate it next turn, because we can go like Baral plus Urn. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get Xerix out this turn. I guess there's no downside for him attacking. Like, what could he have? He could have, like... I think we do take the damage here. We want to be able to activate once. Like, he maybe doesn't have anything, but... Okay, I guess he had a Bane Splitter, so he definitely had something. So now, actually, if we play him out, we can go Brawl plus Eyes, which seems better. No, we can't, because we don't have the blue sources. Shit. Guess we could go Eyes plus Urn. But then we're just taking another 6, which is not... doesn't feel great. Brawl plus Urn is another option. Yeah, actually Brawl plus Urn I think lets us block a little bit better. So we should have played Swiftwater Cliffs there, because I didn't realize we didn't have double blue. Okay, so we have to trade this, otherwise it comes back and awful things happen. Now we can Inga. Okay, Stoke feels pretty good. What do we have coming? We want to have Stoke for Scrappy Bruiser or something. I think we have Stoke coming. Like, these cards are all amazing. We've got Eyes. I think we want Rona next because we have an Eyes in our hand. So we go like, oops, like Stoke, Rona, Eyes feels good. There's a chance we just like draw all of these if he, like if he puts it on Scrappy Bruiser, we like double block and get to draw 3. Actually, whichever creature he puts it on, we can make sure that we draw 3. Unless it's a May effect. Yeah, I guess it's a May. Yeah, so I guess we double block Historian, and we have like Stoke the Flames for his Scrappy Bruiser. Like we lose Xerix, which is kind of annoying. Like, although I mean next turn. So if we just take it, no, he's gonna kill Xerix. Yeah, I think we have to do the double block game, and we get the extra cards. Okay, this is awesome. Now we have Preening Champion, so we can go Preening Champion into Stoke, as long as we're careful with tapping mana. And if he doesn't attack, we just Meeting at the Mines. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I guess, because we're at 10, we probably want to just do it now. Like, not give him a chance to draw into good stuff. So I feel like we just do it now. Unless he has, like, haste nonsense. Angelic whatever would really... Yeah, okay, that screwed us up a lot. That was like the worst card for him to have. Okay, so that's just bonkers good for him. So he hits us down to 2. Down to 1. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, so we needed a land there. What's the play? Rona is a 1/3. She sucks up 3 points of trample damage. Because this thing will be 7. He could make it a 9 power. I think the best play here is Skittering plus Rona for maximum trample damage mitigation. And the next turn, if we live the next turn, we can go and so next turn, if we survive, we can Godfire the thing. Okay, so now throw that in front of there. And if we block like this, this takes us down to 2, which means we have Rona left over. If he plays another creature, Rona will have to block. I think this is our best bet. because I think Rona has higher upside than these guys. Okay, I think those are the blocks. Now we meeting of minds. Okay, now we Urn of Godfire, this horrible, horrible card. Doing very well this game, but yeah. Okay, let's get a land out. Whew, see if we can stabilize at 1. Do we have enough mana to invasion and flip it? So this is going to take 6 to flip Rona. Yes, I think we have exactly enough. So we invasion. And we, I think, new card 17, yeah, okay. So we can get rid of Skyclave Aerialist, which I suppose you could have flyers, that'd be a problem. Maybe we need this just in case. I think we get rid of eyes. Flip Rona. Next turn we invasion for a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get invasion for 7. Okay, never mind, we just lost. Furnace Rain does it. Oh, so close, so close. Almost stabilized. Okay, final boss. We're 6 and 2. His hand is not good enough with these colored mana. So we have literally nothing we can play. This looks better. Okay, with all the card draw here, I think we can lose an island and be okay. Have our own Skyclave Aerialist. But he left mana up. Is it like a counter spell maybe? Guess if he has counter spell, like it makes more sense to do eyes. It's harder to counter. Oh, he has that. Okay, that works. I mean, we don't like seeing it for sure. Gonna need something good here. So I think we go Aerialist plus Activate. I guess maybe we activate and get in first. Yeah, because we won't have enough to Meeting of the Minds. Sure. Honestly, it's better that he bounced that than our Aerialist. So maybe we get to at least block his Aerialist. Although he can now make his guy a 2/4 and then we're in trouble again. But yeah, this draft format does seem to be like the battle of the haymakers. Okay, now we can Rona plus Dreadship. Can also Joyful Storm Sculptor. Don't quite have enough to Meeting of the Minds. Rona can flip next turn, it can start getting in, which is pretty good. Gives us Dreadship. I think it might actually be Storm Sculptor here. Fortunately, he gets to copy some crazy nasty spell. Invasion of Rain, I think, is very good. Like, the copy spell is crazy. And, like, draw 3, discard 1. It's also quite good. That's a good one to copy. Wow, he has Rona also. Crazy. Alright, so we drop our own Rona. Plus Dreadship. Plus Meeting of the Minds. Do we want a Meeting of the Minds main phase? I don't think so. A Realmbreaker's Grasp. Okay, what's he putting it on? He's putting both of them on the Rona. Interesting. Okay, well let's Activate Dreadship. And we'll still have enough to Meeting of the Minds. I think it's Super Realm Breaker's Grasp, no messing around. He's not even playing around. If you get one, he's still got the other, just to be sure. Okay. That's gross. He gets in for a fair amount of damage if we Meeting of the Minds right now, which is unfortunate. We take like, yeah, I don't think we can do it. He had too much nonsense for us to Meeting of the Minds. Okay, so I think we Meeting of the Minds main phase, since these guys aren't really doing much. Like 1, 2, 3, and then maybe a mountain. This should only cost me 3. Okay, nice. So I think I can actually even do it without spending mana. That's sweet. Now we can get Rona. Well, his 2/3 is causing me issues, but I think Rona's more dangerous. Kill the Rona. Nope, I like my cards, thank you. I guess I should have done this first, so that maybe if I got a bad card, I could have messed it around. That would have been better to do Amonkhet first, actually. Yeah, and then I could have tossed this one to the... well. Can't really send at it very effectively right now. Kind of want to hold this in case we get, like, Invasion of Marcadia, so we have something to toss. I guess we have, like, one less point for Invasion if we don't play it, but I think that's okay. I don't really want to trade a 2/3 for a 2/2 with no benefit right now. Okay. If I can go back, I would do that. Oh, man. Strobe Knight. Still can't effectively get in. We could be like one card deeper in our deck, which would be sweet. Okay, Kenra Spell Spear is pretty good. Problem is he's going to get this crazy Vertex Paladin here in a minute. So we replace the Strobe Knight. Do we try to wait for another spell? The thing is, though, if we don't, we can maybe attack with this into the Amonkhet, which I like. So I think I actually don't go for the Xerix play here, and I go for the Spell Spear play. Maybe I shouldn't have done that pre-combat. He's just going to tap something down. So if I shove with everybody, he can triple block. 1, 2, 3. I don't push anything, and then he can come back and kill me, unfortunately. So he taps down Strobe Knight. Yep. Make sure he can clear invasion. All right, let's flip this and then vanquish the weak. So that's going to cost me 4, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I can do both. Sure. So we're not quite dead, but it's not looking good. I think we have to vanquish the weak on his Marshal of Zhalfir. Now what can we flip with the other thing? So if we can flip that, what do we get? We get a big flyer. Feels pretty good. Skyclave Aerialist, or you could get a big Rona, or a Marshal. I think it needs to be a flyer though, so probably an Aerialist. Okay, so he has 3 blockers because he has this annoying incubator token. So we unfortunately still can't flip it and still have no good attacks. Because like his blocks are like he chumps whatever with these 2 and we don't flip it and then we lose. This is just a huge problem. Okay, Realmbreaker's Grasp doesn't help. Get us to 1, unless he has a creature in hand, in which case we're just dead. And that is all she wrote. Okay. So if we swing with everybody at that, he can still triple block 1, 2, 3, and we can't flip it. We needed white mana for invasion a lot earlier. Whew. 6 and 3. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get there. This was a crazy 4-color deck, but I feel like it was pretty good. Anyways, we'll see you next time.